2015, not 2016 because I haven't got the new game yet. But I thought I'd play this game for you today, mainly because I haven't got any into live stream and I want to do a video for you. So today I'm going to be going through the warm-up, doing a challenge, and then going into pro team for you. So I'm going to go into the warm-up so you can get a gist of how we play the game. Now, the Tour de France is really famous, the most famous bike race in the world. The latest iteration of it is going on right now. So it's basically going on right. There's a stage on now, but this is last year's game. They bring a game out every year. Focus Software bring a game out every year, and it's usually good. They have modes, pro team, the Tour de France, and they have all the teams licensed apart from one. So it's pretty good, to be honest. And here we're doing a welcome throughout the Tour de France. Your sports director will communicate via TeamCom. Will give you advice, keep you up to date on the progress of the race. Right now, he will check you ready for the Grand Depart. For this, you must successfully complete the exercise he gives you. If you succeed, he'll give you a new exercise. Otherwise, you'll be asked to try again. Press X when you're ready to start.
Let's start with the basics and see how to move forward.
So how to move forward, press R2 to pedal.
The harder you press, the faster you pedal. But be careful. The faster you go, the faster your energy drains away. Now we'll check the workings of your gear ratios. With the high gear ratio, you can go even faster. Perfect. A high gear ratio allows you to increase your effort and ride faster. Use it when you want to increase the distance between yourself and other riders, or when the pace of the race is high. Let's go on to the attack. To attack or follow an attack, you must ride out of the saddle, which consumes your attack gauge.
So we're going to attack now, which makes us ride faster. If you can see right there in the bottom right hand corner, our speed is getting upwards of 65 kilometers per hour. It might reach these, yeah. It'll reach 65 kilometers per hour.
Great attack! The high gear ratio allows you to make more powerful attacks. Their effectiveness also depends on your race day condition. The better your race day condition, the more effective they will be. When your attack gauge is empty, reduce your speed. Now, take a careful look at the wind. Since the start, it has been a headwind. We'll soon turn left, and so take the wind from the side.
So at the bottom right hand corner there, you can see how well protected we are from the wind and what way the wind is blowing. So as soon as we turn this corner, it is meant to be charging. With the wind hitting us from the side.
It's best to have 5 riders between you and the oncoming wind, so that you are protected and save energy. If you are very poorly protected, the protection shield will flash. Let's talk about feeds. Before each stage, you can choose 2 feeds. They allow you to recover some energy during the race.
Got to take off all the
Choose your feeds according to the race strategy you intend to adopt for the stage. Red to attack or blue to ride for longer, for example. We are approaching the feed zone. Your second feed will become available here. If you have not used your first feed before the end of this zone, it will be lost. The feed zone is generally located in the middle of a stage. This is a factor to be taken into account when you choose your feeds before the stage. We'll soon attack a small climb. If you want to know the exact slope, you can look at the percentage.
So at the bottom right corner there, the percent gradient is increasing. So at the moment it's only a 5%.
Good.
5%
At 6% and above, it's getting serious. And good climbing attributes are required to play a leading role. Let's have a look at management of effort and energy. I'll ask you to fully empty your gauges in order to test the effects of a blow-up.
So we're going to fully empty our gauges now by going up this hill.
Of course, during a race, it's best to avoid a blow-up. But if it does happen, you should reduce effort to a minimum in order to recover more quickly.
So decrease the effort. So I'm just going to take my finger off R2. So we don't come to a complete stop, but we still keep moving at a relatively slow pace. So it was an 8% gradient. Big hill. This is probably the top of the hill if I'm correct. Yes, it is. We're going to start the descent.
We're into the descent. You can recover, but you must stay focused to follow the right trajectory and to brake at the right time. If the trajectory is red, it means you're going too fast and you're likely to fall.
So we're going to just drop into the wind position. So we're going to brake, into the corner, drop into the energy saving position.
Excellent. To optimize your descent, you must use your brakes wisely to avoid having to... When you see long downhill straights, you can stop pedaling and put yourself in an aerodynamic position. If the slope is steep enough, you can pick up some speed. Okay, this position is useful in a descent because it allows you to reduce your wind resistance and, therefore, to improve your protection when you're alone or at the head of a group. If you're uncomfortable on descents or in technical sections, you can sit behind another rider and follow him. He will serve as your locomotive. That's good, but watch out, because in auto mode you cannot follow a rider who attacks or sprints. You must also be careful because your energy decreases even in auto mode. We're almost finished. We just have to check that your team comm is working okay. It is a very important tool that allows you to give instructions to all your team riders. When you use it, auto mode is enabled. Okay, team comm is working. I'd advise you to have a look at the manual to get a description. Team comm also allows you to take control of another team rider. When the team comm menu is open, you can change
So I'm going to take hold of
change rider when you want. Changing rider will always let you be at the heart of the action. For example, if your current rider is too tired, you can swap to control a rider who has more energy. But be careful. If you ride too fast, you cannot use team comm.
So,
Perfect.
We've come to the end of the warm-up now. Just going to go through that. So we finished the warm-up now. So whoever's watching, can you please put something in the chat? That'll help. Who's watching? So we're going to go into a challenge now. This is a descending challenge, and I think, yeah, we're doing laps off today. That sounds like a good challenge to do. That seems like a good challenge to go for. 12 kilometers, all downhill, or mostly downhill. So this is good. We're going to do this, and then we're going to go into probably a protein mode. We're going to do protein mode. Just let it load. So we're going to head into the descent. So to start, we just need to just roll off. Mainly on these, you can just go attack right from the off because there's no need to go in, like, not attack, but there's a difference between the trajectory, the have to do. But sometimes there's very intricate sections like this where you do need to break, then you step on it as soon as you get out of it. We're getting up to nearly 90 mile an hour now. 92 kilometers per hour, which for ice is pretty quick. So in perspective, the speed limit on French motorways is 110 kilometers per hour, so you go on at 50 mile an hour. Around the corner now. Going to exit off that corner. Left corner, round the corner. Good exit off that corner there. Circle under the 5 kilometre banner now. Within 500 to go, and we are zooming down the mountain. Down to 3.5 kilometres to go. We're walking down the road now. This is what I'm probably going to be doing in the gaming archives now. Different games, not specific sides of one game. We're going through the final kilometre now, so we're just going to go sprint, but part of the way. And it's uphill again. We finished that in 2 minutes 15 seconds, I believe it was. Yeah, 2 minutes 15 seconds. So we're gonna go not retry. Roll off, press the wrong button. Roll off, pause, back to the main menu. So yeah, I'm gonna go into pro team mode. I'm gonna go into pro team mode, start a new game, professional, official, competition of teams, and creating. Oh no, we're not. We're not gonna go into pro team. We're gonna do the new Tour de France official. I'm gonna do it with. Probably team of the sprinter, but a team that we can do hills as well. So probably think of Saxo Bank. A really good team, so we're going to select all stages. Probably not going to get all of these done today because they do take a while, but just going to let this title card play. So in time trials you get a specific, in every stage you get a specific objective of what you've got to do with a certain rider. So I'm not really good at time trials, so probably gonna, oh, someone's got the same numbers as TGA. That was the new line, I think now. Giant Alpha, Team Giant Alpha Sim, which is not a team anymore. Most of the teams have shuffled around for this year's Tour de France, but if you see it, this team is a very mountain-oriented team. So we got Alberto Contador, Michael Rogers, Rafael Majka, Roman Kubica, Peter Sagan, one of the best sprinters in the world, Ivan Basso, Benetti, and Valgren. But to give Rogers, I'm going to play with Rogers because it is quite a respectable time.
We have the last rider at the start of this individual time trial. He'll do his utmost to produce the best time. Come on, let's give him a hand.
We are in Utrecht at the moment, which is in Holland. So we're going to roll off.
Come on, it's the big off. Stay focused.
We're going to hit the tempo straight away because we need to save our energy.
I'll tell you when you were there. Go, but not full out right away. Keep some for the end.
So we're going to just use half of our attack bar.
Watch out, there are 2 successive bends. There's no need to brake.
Okay. Speed out the corners.
Come on, you'll soon be at the first time check. Go! After the bend, it's a descending false flat. Try to pick up the pace.
Take it all into this first time check.
After the bridge, there's a left turn. Be careful. You'll no doubt have to brake. Go on, that's good. You're setting a good time. Keep it up.
We're really doing pretty much better than I thought we'd do by this stage.
Go! Watch out. The next bend turns right. After that, you follow the canal and the next turn will be left.
We're following the canal now. Let me see if we there. Again.
Go on, another 5 kilometers. After the intermediate time check, stay awake. There's a left-right coming up. Go on, it's not bad. You're managing your effort pretty well.
This is a pretty decent time at the moment for this.
Go on, keep going!
It's quite a hard, tough stage to do. Oh no. Don't want to blow up just now. We're going to blow. I've been riding really
Watch out.
well.
Another tight turn to the right, and then it's the final straight.
Really riding really well, but we're just going to blow it before the final turn.
Go on! Another kilometer! Stick at it! To the end!
Try and get there.
Go
It
on!
is just
Give it
around the
everything
bend.
you've
It
got.
is literally right around the bend.
Right
Are we
to the
going to get
line!
there?
No let up!
No! We've been riding so well, and right at the end we just mess up. We could have. We were doing really well at the end. There. So I'll see where most of my riders finished. So Tony Martin did win that stage, of course. Alberto Contador 32nd, Peter Sagan 37th. So Michael Rogers was last place out of our team, but it doesn't really matter. The next stage now is from Utrecht to Zeeland. So we're going to play this stage. So our The three favourites are Andrei Galipos from Lotto Soudal, Mark Cavendish from Essex Quickstep, and Peter Sagan from, obviously, our team. So the aim is not to get anyone in a breakaway, just for Peter Sagan to finish on the podium. So we're going to just get lemon gel for both of them. Just all we really need is energy. And in this game, there is a really good feature where you can just simulate to keep it to the stage that you want to play.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This stage.
So I'm going to fast forward to 5-10 kilometres before the intermediate sprint. So the sprint is not for another 21 kilometres. So I'm going to come in 10 kilometres before the sprint. So pretty soon now. So probably not. Now, yeah. So there's 91 kilometres till the end, and there's 10 kilometres till the intermediate sprint. The outside down here, we are quite near the top.
We don't need to ride for now. There's nobody dangerous for us in the breakaway.
So I'll just stick onto Ivan back.
You've got to ride, guys, if you want a chance of a sprint victory. The head of the race is 5 kilometres from the intermediate sprint.
The first 10 to pass the intermediate sprint score points towards the green jersey.
So it goes 20 to 1 point, so the first 4 will get 20 to 11 points. From 20, the winner will get 20, then 15, 14, 13.
You must constantly try to shelter from the wind, so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
But I think by the end of it, we are going to have to move on to a sprinter's wheel.
Up the pace, guys, to prepare for the intermediate sprint.
So I'm going to try and lock onto the wheel of a sprinter.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
From the end of
the peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed. Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
So the winner is Chanel. He's got a decent line here, Brian Capart in China. He could be inside. So we have a run, so we need to be off on the sprint now. We're not going to need to start sprinting just yet.
A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare
opponents. We have got a bit of open road now on the outside.
His teammates are accelerating. They're no doubt readying the intermediate sprint.
And then we're going to sprint. We're going to go for it now. We're just far back, but we don't be able to get there. Everyone starts to go off because we start.
Watch out! You're not going to be able to attack for much longer. The peloton is starting to ride behind you. It looks like he doesn't want yet another rider at the head of the race.
So these sprinters now are just going to slow down.
It's the yellow jersey team that's taking on the chase of the breakaway.
So we're going to skip ahead now to about 10 kilometres, now about 20 kilometres before the end of the sprint. But all these sprinters seem to have stayed in this group for some reason. The peloton hasn't been able to catch the sprinters, which is pretty weird. Which shouldn't really be happening because the sprinters want to be in the peloton, because in the peloton they've got more people to ride for, they will have a lead out. But it looks like the sprinters are going to catch the... Oh no, they're not. The sprinters are lacking a bit of energy now, so I'm going to come back in, give Peter Sagan his...
the gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win. His team is riding for the overall standings. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap.
really
The breakaway
rivalry
threatens
with
the
New
overall
Zealand and
standing.
New Zealand.
He's decided to get his guys to put their foot down.
Just like riding in the little.
He's primarily a teammate rouleur, even if he's not too bad on a sprint. The arch marking the last 20 kilometres is in sight. We seem to be heading straight
So
towards
Zealand
a mass
is
sprint
basically
finish.
just a little island on the side of Holland where there's oil rigs, wind farms, basically everything Dutch you could think of.
He is a pure rouleur who relies on his power to tip the scales. Anyway, he doesn't have much choice given his qualities as a sprinter.
The pedal for a minute just to try and think what remedy. Gonna punch into the path here to try and think. Energy the wind.
Very good rouleur. He broke the hour record. It's best not to give Matthias Brendler too much of a lead.
Just going to drop into the belt into this big group. If someone's really trying.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
Oh, that's powerful. There's our friend with power.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out. Another 15 kilometres to go before the conclusion of this first stage.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
The race pace has picked up now. It's 13 kilometres to go, so we are going to get advantage on the race. We still can't get all that over the sprint. To answer your question, Timo is the greatest powerful user most Jarvis. I'm playing Tour de France because I think the game to play. I did explain this earlier in the screen, which you weren't watching obviously. So I did explain this.
Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap.
10 kilometres from the finish for the men in the lead. They can believe it's possible.
The race leaders have entered the last 10 kilometres.
They
may well produce a surprise by holding off the peloton.
His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
Understood. Understood.
Yeah, dropping back a bit now in the peloton. We need to
Use the high gear ratio when the tempo of the race picks up. The rest of the time, use the small gear ratio so as not to strain yourself.
So basically just for now we need to be near the front of the race. That will help us over the race.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings. His team is riding for the overall standings. The front of the race will struggle to widen the gap.
I'll give it my all to lead out the sprint.
The road towards the finish in Zealand is very wide and practically straight. It will favour the efforts of the sprinters' teams. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute.
You've got a ride, guys. He's dangerous for the overall standings.
We might blow up though before we get to the finish, which could be very tough.
Only 3 kilometres left. The stage win should be played out between the breakaway riders.
Collective fall. It may create gaps.
It's bad that we have.
You're on your way to the top spot of the white jersey standings. It's great. Keep going, kid. The yellow jersey was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings. Change of leader in the overall youth standings.
Well, we are going to get 14th and we are going to get the youth jersey we just did lose it at the end there due to... We did just lose it at the end there, which was really, really hurtful. Really having to give Aaron Jones. Trying to get on the podium, but didn't get on the podium, but at least we did. We're going to save our progress of the game, and we're going to go on to the next. The third stage. We did finish 14th there in that stage. We are 23rd, we didn't finish on the podium, which is annoying, but it's alright because the next finish is uphill, and we should be able to try and get a win with this. So we're going to play. Huy is a little town in Belgium. It does finish on a hill, so we do need to make sure we save some energy for that hill. Valverde, Joaquin Rodriguez, and Dan Martin are favourites for this stage, but I don't think one of them will win. I think we might try and snatch a victory off them. So once again, we're now going to start with Peter Sagan, try and get a few points for the green jersey, and then we're going to swap to probably. So yeah, Roman Krojcikov needs to finish in the top 10. Peter Sagan needs to score at least 15 points, but we're probably going to send Valgren into the breakaway because we do need someone to be in the breakaway today.
Hello everyone. The stage that is served up today reminds us of the great classics of cycling. The reason is that the finish is atop the renowned Mur de Huy, traditional decider of the Flèche Wallonne, with its sections of close to 20%. Certainly one of the toughest kilometers in cycling ever. He was itching to have a go. He's already on the attack.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Bye-bye, Sissoko. Slow down the power pad. Turn him out and go. Just going to fast forward now into the first sprint. So now we're going to jump back in as Pete Sagan, and we're going to try and get some points maybe. So this live stream will probably end after this stage, and then I'll finish next week.
The breakaway is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. Up the pace, guys, to prepare for the intermediate sprint.
I'll do another live stream tomorrow, probably. No, not tomorrow. Friday, maybe, with the
breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
I'm not too sure about that yet, though. But I will definitely be live streaming this again next week for the second time. I'll only live stream a game 3 times, apart from certain games like Battlefield, Battlefront, games like that. We'll be live streaming more than 3 times because
you must constantly try to shelter from the wind so as not to consume energy. This is what allows a rider to edge clear at the end of the race.
going to hop onto Valverde.
The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
So it is uphill and then there is a descending false flat.
Guys, don't forget to protect our leader. Communication is important. That's why we have team comm.
Okay, I'll protect him. So I fix the wheels in front.
Here's the winner of the intermediate sprint.
So we're going to hit the attack now, right before we hit 1 kilometre. We're not going to probably get points in this, but we can still try. We're going to...
He's a pretty good ruler and has decent sprint capabilities.
Do we get points? Yes, we get 2 points. Not as many points as I would have hoped. Oh, I don't know why it means now. But we are going to
A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare opponents.
Change the rubber to go. So we're going to skip now to just after the third hill for the third mountain, but the first third category climb. Downhill bit, and then we're going to hit the final 4th category climb over that climb, down the hill again, over the third category climb. So we're going to hit the first third category climb, which is 9 kilometres from the finish, which is where we're going to join the race again. We're going to take a feed now. No need to strain ourselves at the moment.
The Mur Saint-Léonard. It's a little more than 1 kilometre with sections at around 14%. A first opportunity to whittle away a few riders before the Mur de Huy, the foot of which is less than 5 kilometres after the summit.
The peloton is 2 kilometres from the top of the climb.
We're not going to attack this time, we're just going to sit back in the saddle and attack from the Mur de Huy.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
This sort of attack doesn't really affect because we are in the lower gear ratio. We do need to move up.
He's got his teammates riding because in front there's a rider who's dangerous to him in the overall standings. Watch out for him for the overall. You've got to chase him down. Here's the positions over the last climb.
The riders will be able to take a short breather on the way down. However, they will have to stay well placed if they hope to win at the top of the Mur de Huy with its sections at nearly 20%.
A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer. He's been dropped. The stage is too much for him.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometres. Another 500 metres and the riders will turn right and begin the ascent of the Mur de Huy.
So we are ascending the Mur.
Breakaway over. And they're off. The punchers will now be able to sort it out between themselves.
Yeah.
1 kilometre. Give it all you've got.
This is where we're going to attack.
Last kilometre. Come on, guys. But now, he's the virtual yellow jersey.
Try and attack over the hill. So we're not going to win the stage. We're just going to finish in at least. We're going to finish in at least. Just the race. So that was the end of the stage there. We'll see who got the win. I think it was Joaquin Rodriguez from Katusha. So Roman Critiker is now 9th in the standings. We didn't finish in the first 10 or didn't get 15 points. So the next stage is Serong to Cambry. One of the good stages to ride is obviously Alpe d'Huez. 2 huge climbs. It is 2 huge mountains, and then I don't mean to cut like. Set. So probably we're gonna end it here. We're not gonna do the stage. We're gonna end it as soon as it loads up. We're gonna end the live stream. I will complete the live stream. Well, try and complete the Tour de France later sometime in the future. But for now, this has been the. But for now, this has been the Gaming Archives. I hope you have enjoyed today's live stream. Only a 40-minute one, basically just a normal video. Hope you have enjoyed today's live stream. Like, comment and subscribe for more content on the Gaming Archives. Go subscribe to the Cricket Archives, which is my second channel now. I have got content on that channel. So thank you all for very much for watching. This has been the Gaming Archives, signing out. Bye.